No way!
When it's your time to win on the Bassmaster Elite Series, you can't falter. You can't think of all the years and years of sacrifice, the close calls, the big misses. It's your time on the Bassmaster Elite Series. You land the big ones, you put it all on the line, and you write your name in the history books. Whether it's your first time or you're defending your title, when it's your time to win, you seize the opportunity. We'll see both happen here today. This is the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series Review Show.
Welcome, it's the Bassmasters. We are here in the Bassmaster Studio, sponsored by Marathon. Welcome to all of you. I'm Tommy Sanders, here with Ronnie Moore. And Ronnie, a lot of great stuff coming. In just a few weeks, we start the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series. Shortly after that, the Academy Sports and Outdoors Bassmaster Classic, the World Championship. So we're biding our time. We're dealing with all the anticipation by looking back at great moments from 2022. And we're going to be looking right now at stops 5 and 6 on the Bassmaster Elite Series 2022. I think we'll find plenty of inspiration in those two places. Of course, the always exciting Pickwick Lake on the Tennessee River. And what can you say about mighty, smaller, but mighty Lake Fork in East Texas?
Yeah, these two places, they are big bass capitals of the world. And in the summertime, they fish a little different than some other places. But one thing is for sure, if you have a little bit of history on the Bassmaster Elite Series on a body of water, maybe you're the local, maybe you're the guy who lives closest, it's important to utilize that and take full advantage of that. We saw that at Pickwick with Brandon Lester. He grew up fishing this place in Alabama and Tennessee. And then we also saw that at Lake Fork. Lee Livesey, a longtime guide there. They needed every single local and historical advantage they could to outlast the rest of the field. It sure made for some fun fishing and some big catches as well as we broke the century mark in one of those events.
In elementary school, I literally told my elementary school teachers, when I grow up, I want to be a professional bass fisherman. I think I caught my first bass when I was 5 years old. Yeah, from the time that I understood that when you grew up, you had to do something to make money, to feed your family. From that time, I knew I wanted to be a pro bass fisherman. And I had a day job. I worked in a factory, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'd much rather be here.
With 21 pounds and 6 ounces. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Man, it happened quick yesterday. Caught 21.6 in like 20 minutes yesterday morning. You know, I feel like maybe I found a little sneaky spot, and that's hard to find on the Tennessee River anymore. And I'm certainly not counting my chickens before they hatch, because it's hard to hide anything from this group of guys. But I don't know. I hope I can get back on it this morning. You know, it could be good if I can. If not, we'll go run all the community holes and everything else that everybody else is doing, you know, and just see what happens. I don't know. I'm excited to get back to that spot, though, and explore it a little bit more. That one got it. Big one, too. Quit jumping, big sucker. Gosh, she's got it swallowed. Mighty. That is so awesome. Come here, girl. Quit. Oh my gosh, yes. First bite of the morning. There's a pile of them in there too. I can see them on active target. That's the way to start the day right there.
Way to go.
Thank you. Just try to get a little bit bigger bite this morning. We're off to a good start, and there's still plenty of fish here. I mean, every time my active target pans around there, I can see them sitting there. You know, yesterday morning I had 21 pounds by now, but I figure I've probably got 14 or 15 so far this morning, but there's still a ton of fish here. I've caught 7 or 8 keepers so far, just kind of rotating through baits. You know, yesterday I caught most of them cranking, caught a couple of good ones on a jig, but number 5, 3.5 pound. This morning I had to slow down, throw a little worm a little bit just to get them to bite. And I'm still learning this spot, you know. I mean, heck, I hadn't fished here much at all And I don't have much history here. I just found this spot the last day of practice. So many tournaments are won by those big bites. Yesterday I caught a 6'9", today the biggest thing I've got is gonna be close to a 5-pounder. You know, I figure tomorrow and the next day I'll probably need a 6+ pounder somewhere along the way, but I'm getting some quality bites throughout the day. Found a couple of new things today that I think I can lean on if I need to, so just got to take it day by day. We'll see how it goes. You know, things are just going good out there. I've got a little spot that I'm starting on. It's kind of a shallow spot. I'm catching them on a big square bill crankbait, that one right there, and then I'm catching some on a jig as well. But then after that, you know, I made a couple of calls later on in the day today. So, you know, I'm looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. You gotta take every day for what it is when you're ledge fishing. You gotta have a bunch of different baits tied on and be ready for anything. And when it's happening, you gotta make hay when the sun's shining, as the saying goes. But looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. Hopefully we can catch them like that for another 2 days. Man, I'm gonna stick with basically the same program today. I'll keep looking around, you know, and checking some stuff here and there, but definitely gonna start on that same place. I hope I can get at least one more good day out of it. You know, gonna just make decisions on the fly, fish free, try to hit the right place at the right time and make good on it when we do. That's the whole goal today. Boom! Let me see that boy. Let me see. I mean a big one, son. Boom! What's up, Bassmaster Live? Go!
Brandon Lester is halfway home after 2 big days on Pickwick Lake, but there's still a lot of fishing left to go before he can hoist his first blue trophy. Stick with us after the break as we continue our look back at the best of the best from the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series. We'll be right back.
That is so awesome.
Welcome back to the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series Review Show, where we're taking a look back at stop number 5 from our season at Pickwick Lake in Tennessee. Brandon Lester, long one of the best anglers on the Elite Series and a Tennessee native, is 2 days into his chase for a first Elite win, but he's still got plenty of work to do. Let's pick it up.
Keep firing all this stuff in there trying to generate a bigger bite, but the only thing I can get them to bite is just a Nico rig worm. That's typical ledge fishing. Like I said, you got to have a lot of different weapons in the arsenal, man, because their mood is a little bit different every day. I figure these fish are probably feeding at night a lot right now because there's a huge, huge mayfly hatch going on. Yeah, just pulled up on a spot. That's a fat one. Put that on the big side. I idled over it, saw a couple sitting down there and lit them up on a crankbait pretty good. I lost a good one. Oh my gosh. Looked to be about a 4-pounder. That's the first fish I've lost all week, so I mean, it's just part of the game. I was trying to get that fish in as quick as I could and get back in there. It's very important when you fire a school up like that. You need to keep a bait in there as much as you can. But it's going pretty good. We got a solid bag, not as much as we've had the past 2 days, I don't think, but it might help. Come here. It'll definitely help. This one's just a little bit bigger. This one weighs 362, this one weighs 355. I'll be in contention going into tomorrow. If I'm not leading, I'll be right there where I need to be. It was a good day. It's working out pretty good so far. Man, got the lead going into day number 4. Got about a 3-pound lead. I had 21 pounds something today. Caught them on several different baits today. Been throwing a little Nico rig worm. Been throwing a deep diving crankbait, 6XD, big football jig. Been throwing a big square bill a little bit. So just mixing it up, you know, a lot of your ledge fishing staples, that's what I've been doing, and just all about making good decisions and landing on the right spot at the right time. Hopefully, I can do that again tomorrow, one more day, and I'll get to hoist my first blue trophy, hopefully. One more day. you know, all week it's been about rolling up at the right place at the right time, and when it starts going down, you got to make good on it. I feel dialed in, man. I feel like it's going to be a good day. Big one. Stay on, baby. Don't jump. Don't jump. Oh. Man, it would mean everything, and it would be extra special to do it in my home state of Tennessee, for sure. You know, Pickwick Lake is certainly not my home lake by any means, but it's only a couple of hours away. My whole goal, my whole career, it's not about trophies, it's not about money, it's not about anything like that. It's about being able to support my family, pay my bills, and say that I fish for a living. If I can say that, in my opinion, I'm the luckiest man in the world. Yeah. Four and a half pounder, first bite. That's the start we need. Yes. It's been a good morning so far. Obviously off to another quick start, man. This little spot has been very, very good to me. If I never catch another bass here for the rest of my life, it's been good to me. I've, you know, just like the past couple of mornings, I caught a limit quick, and then that scattered them out. It busted them up. They're still here. I can see them swimming around on active target all over the place. They just, when you leave them alone, which I'm gonna do, I'm fixing to leave and go to a different spot. I haven't come back to this spot in the afternoon, honestly, because I hadn't had to, but I think if I leave them alone for a few hours and let them set back up, let them settle back down, I can maybe come back this afternoon, hopefully catch a few more of them. There's still plenty of fish here. I've just got them scattered right now, and they're not 4 pounder. When they're scattered, man, they're hard to get to bite. I mean, I can cast in front of 15 or 20 and one may bite, but when they get on the spot in a school, it's automatic. That might be our earliest limit of the whole dang tournament. 751. That's the smallest one we got, I believe. We are definitely off to the kind of start that we wanted to get this morning. So I'm gonna retie right quick and reposition the boat and see if we can catch one or two more good ones off of it. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at right here. I'm telling you, that active target has been my eyes underwater this week, man, because this school, they move around so much. Every time I catch one, they'll move a little bit, and I'll just pan up there and see where they are, cast that worm right in the middle of them. 2 3/4. Yesterday I did this same thing, then I threw the worm in there and caught that last 4 pounder, so maybe. I ain't gonna say for sure, but that feels big. It may be foul hooked, I don't know. That's not that big. It's a nice one. May help a little. I think we got a 2 3/4 in there. That's a 3 pounder.
Brandon Lester is into his final day at Pickwick Lake and looking to slam the door on his first Elite Series win. He'll need to keep landing the big ones to hold off a hard-charging field, though. After the break, we'll watch as Brandon Lester tries to hold on to his lead and take home his first title at home in Tennessee. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series review show, where we are on the final day of competition on Lake Pickwick with our leader, Brandon Lester. He's looking to finish off his first Elite Series win after 9 years on tour, but he'll need a couple more big ones to hold off the field. Let's watch.
Can't tell. He's decent size. I don't know if he's gonna help, but. Gosh, quit that. The joker's fat, look at that. A little bit bigger than that last one we caught. I have caught a lot of big fish on this worm right here this week. I'm just taking a Mustad 1/8 ounce Wacky Nico weight, and I'm stuffing it in the head of that worm. That worm is a Berkeley Max Scent mag hit worm. Very popular worm on the Tennessee River. That's not a sponsored plug, it's just a dang good worm. They bite it. I've caught a bunch of them on it this week. Gosh, big smallmouth. What about that? Come here, come here, come here. Yes, sir. What about that? First smallmouth I've caught all week, and it's a dang hammer. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. It would mean a lot to win this one, for sure. This is my 9th year on the Elite Series. I don't know where in the world the time goes, but 9 years on the Elites, and I've been close a bunch of times. I've had a great career, almost $1 million in earnings. You know, I mean, I've had a very blessed career, but for some reason that blue trophy has eluded me up to this point. So I want this one bad. I'm not comfortable by any means. I've seen and I've caught too many upper 20s, 30-pound bags on this lake, and it happens this time of the year. You've not seen any this week, but it's possible. Probable? No, but possible? Absolutely. That's a big one, dude. Gosh, that's a tournament right there. That is her. This is big right here. Oh, gosh. Lord, please let me get this fish in. Yes! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Gosh, yes!
Boom, baby.
Boom!
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's ball game, boys and girls. Boom! Golly! Thank you, Lord. What a giant. 6-pounder.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, 6-pounder.
So awesome.
Wow. That's what we needed, boys and girls. Unreal. That was, when I seen that fish come up, I was like, oh my gosh. Yesterday I rolled up here, probably about 1 o'clock, I made 2 critical culls. There was a little group sitting on it just right, and I lit them up on a crankbait. This morning I pulled up here, I caught that big smallmouth y'all saw. Made maybe 1 or 2 more culls. I said, well, I'll give it about 3 hours. Come back, I pulled up here, I didn't even graph it. I just pulled up and started fishing. I caught 2 small ones on a crankbait. Quit biting the crankbait, so I fired that scrounger in there. And the first or second cast on that scrounger, I caught a dang 6-pounder. Jeez. That was the most exciting fish catch of my whole career. I may not win today, but that was the most exciting fish catch of my whole career right there. I don't think so. Oh gosh, it is a big one. Come here. Don't do it. Yes, sir. That pretty much just puts an exclamation point on an incredible, incredible day. Gosh, almighty, that is so cool. That's unbelievable. Oh, man. Unbelievable day. I mean, it's still possible somebody could beat me, but at this point, I'll take my chances. It would take a giant bag, man. I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's like every decision I made today was the right one. I knew the fish were still there. I knew I still had the potential to catch a big bag, but you never know. I mean, it's fishing. You never know how it's gonna go, man, but gosh, unreal.
The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite on Pickwick Lake is dominated by Brandon Lester.
Brandon Lester, one of the top-tier anglers on the Elite Series, finally gets to step up and claim his first Elite win. What a story, and he does it in his home state of Tennessee. Yep, watch out for this guy as we head to Tennessee for the 2023 Classic here in a few weeks. We're not done yet, though. Stick with us after the break as we move over to Lake Fork in Texas and witness one of the greatest big bass beatdowns we have ever seen. We'll be right back.
Yes! Woo!
Welcome back to the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series review show, where we're getting ready for 2023 by taking a look back at the best moments and wins from our 2022 season. And when we talk about the best of the best on the Elite Series, we can't leave out Lake Fork and Lee Livesey. We're talking about one of the best-known big bass factories in the world, and a local pro who knows more about this lake than seemingly anyone else in the game. With the field breaking the record for 100-pound bags, and after a dominant win here in 2021, could Lee Livesey live up to the pressure and defend his title on a lake he spent his lifetime on? Let's watch it go down.
Day one, Bassmaster Elite Series on Lake Fork. Everybody tuning in knows what goes down here. The bags are gonna be huge. Fish are gonna get caught all over the place from a foot to 30 foot of water. And that's the deal, having your timing to fit in on the right spot at the right time. You know, the lake's 5.5 foot low, so it's fishing really, really small. We're just gonna go fishing this morning, run some shallow stuff, crank, throw a jig, throw top water. 6 cents, 300 DD in the face. Good way to start right there, baby. 5-pounder to start the day. We're gonna try to get to 25, see where we end up, boys. 5 exact. If I can get close to 25 before lunch. You know, we're already in the Classic, so we can gamble, and you know, if we don't fit in the afternoon, you know, so be it. But we're just gonna run a bunch of spots. We've got a bunch of schools located that are biting really good in the afternoons. 6 cents, 300 DD in the face, boys. Not as big as the other one, but it's close. 4-2. 4-2. Little 4-2, look at that healthy Lake Fork bass. All right, keep them coming, Orville. Short-lived flurry. There he is. Trying to keep him up out of those trees while I'm cranking on him so hard. Yes. The biggest bag is gonna win. Y'all gotta check it out. One bait. I've weighed a couple fish on it this week. Is a Hog Farmer stand-up hair jig. This thing gets bit, I'm gonna hammer him on this. Come on, Orville, you're killing me. He's gonna have to call it, Orville.
515.
All right, good bait change right there. Switched up to a little hair jig from my buddy Scott from Hog Farmer. He's the man. Good Lord, look where that crankbait's at. Yes, look at that. Woo! First cast. Thanks for leaving, Drew. 514, baby. Cool. I wish there was a pile of her friends in there. Stick. Yeah, we named it off the stick. Caught a lot of fish on the 6 cents crushed 300 DD with my Halo HFX Signature Series cranking rod. 7.6 medium heavy. That was the deal for me. You know, that put the majority of the weight in the boat. Stay on. Oh no, wasn't ready yet. Wasn't ready. Yes! Yes! Crankbait came out of her mouth. You saw that? Tomorrow is a new day though. We're gonna have a little bit different wind direction. If that wind will lay down just a little bit, you'll see the weights go up. You know, we've just gotta stay in contention, stay in contention. You know, whether it's 28 or 38, it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna grind, I'm gonna fish for big fish. We have nothing to lose. We're in the Classic already, you know. That's the shaky head if you're out there throwing big shakies. Hog Farmer Magnum shaky head. It's got a hook for Lake Fork. 600. Okay, 600. Little 6-pounder. So I'm gonna, you know, shoot from the hip. You know, that's a cliche saying, I know that, but I think it's gonna work out really good. I just need one of those afternoon schools to fire off because I'm a late boat flight tomorrow. Got an extra hour. Bang, got me in that tree. No way. No way. Woo! Ain't no way. Yeah. Thank you, Sunline America. That's a 12-pound Sunline. She had me wrapped up in that tree. Oh my gosh. 5.6. 5.6 to start the day. Got me hung up in a tree, 6 cents. How'd that fish stay on? If those fish stay, I'm gonna get right real quick. My Humminbird Mega 360 just showed me what's really there. Five seven Bassmaster Look at that little Lake Fork fatty. Usually when you get a group like that to fire on this hair jig, you catch every one of them because it's not real aggressive. It's real quiet, subtle. Somebody's gonna catch a big monster bag, so we've got to keep up close to that 30-pound or more every single day. You know, today, you know, I got in some timber. There was a lot of heavy pressure on my morning spot, so I only got to hit 1 or 2 of my spots and I had to go fishing. I ended up picking up a 6 cents hybrid jig, 3/4 ounce with a net bait pocket crawl on it, and caught a key big fish mid-morning in a tree, and it turned me on to what was really there. And then I ended up cranking some fish behind it and getting what we ended up with. But you know, 2 more days to go. I'm really excited. It's gonna take a lot of weight to win this event. Little 6 cents hybrid jig with a net bait. Old school pocket crawl, baby.
A master class, that's what you're witnessing today with Lee Livesey. The lake is 9 feet low, conditions you've never seen before. Hey, no problem for Lee. He knows how to find giant bass and put them in the boat. Stick with us after the break as we continue our look back at this historic and record-breaking run at Lake Fork in Texas. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series review show, where we are watching Lee Livesey go to work on his home lake, Lake Fork in Texas. He's already claimed a win here in 2021 and backed it up with another win at Chickamauga, but what he's done here in 2022 was truly one for the record books. Let's watch.
Got me in that tree is what it is. Way. Cannot believe that happened twice. How'd that happen twice? Thank you, Sunline. She's just so fat. Close. 413.
413.
413. Got me hung up again. 6 cents, 300 DD. And thank you, Sunline, again. There he is, Jake. Big 3 if not. Yep.
Yep, you're right. 311.
311. 311, we got him fired up. There he is. I gotta keep pressure on her though because of the timber. It's gonna be a one-shot deal. No. Oh, baby whale. Halo HFX cranking rod. It's my signature series. That's how you don't lose fish crankings with the right rod. 6-inch 300 DD. But that's the deal, is that rod, that Halo HFX series. 711. Uh-huh. 711. That's why you come to Lake Fork right there, baby. Pick you up a 6-inch 300 DD, go to work. Beautiful fish. It's a 6-inch 300 DD. That's the rod though, that HFX series. Cranking, it's the cranking model. I don't even know where I was sitting now. All jacked up. I was over there. We just weighed in day 2 on Lake Fork, the Bassmaster Elite Series tournament. We're in first place. We had a good day. We weighed 28.10. You know, it wasn't easy, and you know, I looked a lot afterwards, never found a fresh group. You know, we got 2 more days. Guys are catching them behind me. Somebody's gonna catch a big monster bag, you know. I'm really excited. It's gonna take a lot of weight to win this event. I can't wait to get out there. Things are gonna change. I gotta find something new. Gleason has not moved the whole tournament. Little bitty. Thought it was little bitty. Finally.
That'll work. 4-4.
4-4.
4-4.
All right.
Good job.
Took us half the day, but we got a 4-pounder. 4-pounder. All right, y'all better get on it. Bush light rolling in the wind. Oh, they're strong. No, he's not big. He's just mean. Yes. Yes. Got him fired up now.
There you go, you're 0.
He's gonna be close to 6 though.
6-2.
6-2, number 2. We're getting it going.
Good job.
Smaller.
What you wish for.
Hey, I'll take all of them right now. I still got a 0 on one end. Be heavy.
2-8.
2-8.
2-8.
Got another 2-8. Gotta start somewhere. Gotta get 5 first.
All right. All right, you're 0.
Just sitting around each tree, I think. 4, 4.
4-8.
4-8.
4-8.
4-8, number 5. Number 5, you better pop a top.
4-8.
Thinking if I get rid of that small one, I'm gonna go looking. I need to find, to win this tournament, I have to find a new group of fish, a big group of fish, 30+ group, and I haven't done it this week. I've had the opportunity every afternoon to look. If I can get another fish over 4 pounds, I'm gonna go looking again and see where I end up. That's the deal. You know, I'm not gonna win doing what I'm doing. I've got to find a new group, so that's what I'm thinking. One more good one, and I can have a chance by going looking. Small. What's my small one? I don't even think he'll help.
Don't remember. That's a 3-2.
Oh yeah, I had a 3-1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a 32.
Gave me an ounce. Little fatty. That little kid.
Yeah.
That might be her. That's her. She's barely hooked though. Yes! Yes! Freaking head too.
Yeah.
That's why you come to Lake Fork.
Big Bass, Lee Livesey, Lake Fork. What else can we say? You just know when this angler and this lake get together, you're going to see the giants. It's amazing, and anytime the Elite Series comes here, we know we are in for a big, big show. Stick with us after the break as we watch Lee Livesey put the finishing touches on his magical 2022 run at Lake Fork. We'll be right back.
No way!
Welcome back to the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series review show, where we're looking back at Lee Livesey and his big win at Lake Fork down in Texas. He's made it through the first 3 days of competition, landing big bags and putting on a big show. But with 1 day left, he knows the fight isn't over. There's still a final day against the best anglers in the world before he can raise another blue trophy. So let's watch.
Halo HFX cranking rod. It's my signature series. Yes! Freaking head too.
Yeah.
That's why you come to Lake Fork. 6 cents hybrid jig and a net bait pocket crawl. How cool is that? Take your time, we ain't in no hurry.
8-2.
8-2. 8-2. 8-2. Beautiful fish. I don't think she's 24, but I'm gonna measure her. I don't think so. Yes! 4 years in a row I weighed over. Like way over 24. It was a struggle today. You know, we got lucky and caught an 8-pounder on a spot. We hadn't caught one yet this week. It's gonna be a grind. I left some fish on one spot. You know, I don't think there's a lot there, but we knocked out another 30 boats. Man, it's gonna be a shootout. I need 30 plus tomorrow to win. Big weather change, total different wind. We're gonna fish not all new water. So we're gonna fish like we hadn't been out here all year. And we're gonna find a group somewhere new today. Little one.
Pounds, 2 ounces.
3-2. I mean, barely hooked. She gonna come off. She gonna come off. Come on, stay on there. Stay on there, big girl. Let me just get a chance to grab you at least. 4-pounder.
4 pounds, 5 ounces.
4 or 5. First one of the day. Let's get him going. Close to 4. Big 3.
312.
What do you mean? 312 on the Hog Farmer Mega Shaky. All right. These What they look like on my Humminbird 360. See these little white dots out here? Those are all bass. Tree, 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 little tree. Those are the bass that we're throwing out straight out in front. About 10 of them. Be big, please. I don't think it is, but we're gonna find out. Might be a 4-pounder.
4 pound, 3 ounces.
4.3, 6-inch hybrid jig, net bait pocket slam. 4.3. Biggin'. Oh my God. Stay on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Holy crap. Dog. Tree. 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 No. No, you got a tree. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. Oh my gosh, there's no way. No way! No way! Yes! No way! Gamakatsu, 1 hook, G-finesse. In the timber. Oh, big. Oh, man. I've just struggled today to find anything to work. The last couple days, I mean, I know 1,000 spots on this lake, and I ran 90% of them, and I never could find a school, never could find a school, never could. 8.3. 8.3. And I kept going back to that one little spot that I've never even caught a bass on in my life of all the years I fished here. I found it in practice, the first day of practice this time actually, and just, I don't even know what to say. You know, this is I'm a cry, I don't care. You know, I want this one obviously because I'm from Texas and Lake Fork area and the crowd is huge. I caught an 8.3 on my last cast pretty much, just to put that nail in the coffin, but this is huge to me and my family, you know, my wife and my daughter and everybody else. You know, this is just a life-changing event, you know, winning another one and to do it in front of the hometown and the crowds and everything. It couldn't have worked out any better, you know. Everything worked out just perfect, you know. I'm so blessed as a man and a father, and I don't know what to say. What an amazing event, you know. I hope we come back here every year. I love Lake Fork.
Now, we'll be back to Lake Fork, Lee. There is no doubt about that. And when we do, we know Lee Livesey will be the favorite to take home another title. What a performance by Lee Livesey at Lake Fork 2022. 113 pounds, 11 ounces to defend his title on his home lake. A performance that will go down in the Bassmaster record books. Thank you all for joining us today on the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series Review Show. We hope to see you next time as we continue to look back at the biggest moments, the biggest wins from our incredible season. We'll see you then.